So today I'm going to show you how to go about using Mailchimp to send off an email, and I'm going to be using images from a WordPress site. So this email is going to be in regards to Alina Sonal's Kids Acting Out West, where she has a bunch of shows coming up for her kids' performance for Hairspray. So I have all the dates here that I can see, and this is going to be the dashboard when you log into Mailchimp. If I go to lists, you'll see that a bunch of lists have already been created. Everyone that she's worked with, all these lists have been consolidated, which is mentioned right here. It's always good to kind of keep everyone on one list, so when you want to do just a full blast, that's kind of nice. So whenever you get a new list, you can just copy that on here. Just have your main list. So, and I'll show this how to do that on test. So I test my own email just to make sure everything looks good. So what you do is just click both of these, and you can do action, copy to, and then all lists consolidated. So you can copy, you can move them, you can unsubscribe, VIP, that's something else as far as social, that's something that should be for another tutorial, but that's how you basically can copy a list of people over to a main one, which on Alina's would be the all list consolidated. So going back to the dashboard, so what you're going to do is do a campaign. You can create a template, but that's for people who know how to do more of like HTML. So let's go to campaigns. So you can do regular campaign, plain text, A/B, split campaign. So let's just do a regular one on this. And we're going to send it to this whole list. You can also do send to a saved segment. That's when you segment your own list. Send to a group or a new segment. So if there's anything, you can use these variables as far as trying to get certain segments of that group. And then paste email to build a segment. You can take emails from a CSV or whatever and copy them in there to include or exclude. But yeah, the best thing to probably use is this segment thing if you want to start doing that. But I just try to keep my lists all clean and have separate lists for them. So I'm going to do send to entire list. Then you hit next. I'm going to put Hairspray show tickets for July. Email subject. And this is something everyone should learn to write a better email subject and to catch their attention. So I'm going to put, let's see, Hairspray Junior. On sale now. And I'll put a message from Kids Acting Out West. Lena's name in there, her email. So track opens, we want that. This is good for people who jump into Google Analytics. I would always click this because, even if you don't use it, if you hire someone eventually to look at your site visitors, at least they can get an idea of where visitors are coming from. This will let you know that they came from your email. And Google Analytics will show you where they went to, how long they stayed. It's pretty nice. So I would always click that. This other stuff, let's see. I think you have to pay extra for this. Oh, here we go again. Site to see how subscribers interact with your email content. Yeah, it needs that on your website. This is just for extra stuff. You can ignore that. You can have it go connect automatically to your Twitter feed or Facebook. This one would be good to post on Facebook, and you can put a customized information in there. So I'll put, come join us for these upcoming shows of Hairspray Junior. Okay, and then these are all the pages that I admin, so make sure you click the right one. So it's going to be posted on Kids Acting Out West. This is always nice because it's one less thing you have to do, and it updates automatically. Let's see, authenticate campaign. Content embed videos. Yeah, not a good idea to embed videos. I would just put an image that looks like a video player in there. Okay, all right. Then click next. So here's all your template selections. You can do one column band, which let's look at that. And you can see all the previews here. Looks like it has a color element at the bottom, gray box. This one's within a box. So you can see all the variations and how it looks. So take a look at these before you choose which one you want. And for this, since it's just a shows, I would keep it really simple. So I would just choose this one. I kind of like the band version. So, or banded. I will select that. And here we're going to put an image in there. For this one, I already have an image in Alina's library that works really well. One thing you want to make sure when you send emails is to make the image size exactly the same size as the email or a little bit smaller. You don't want to have a huge image in there or else it starts to cause spam. It gets frustrating for the person to download. So I'm going to use this one. Let's see if it's too small. You could just highlight everything in here, copy the URL. Okay, you can't put a URL in there. Let me just do this. So I'm going to click, so I'll copy this right here, the URL, paste it in a new window, hit enter. There's the image. That's a little small. So we could do this. I think this, oh, no, it's not any bigger. So you want a picture of Hairspray Jr., so that one's kind of cute. I just right-click in here. This might be a good size on my Mac, and I'll click Open Image in New Tab. That's a pretty good size. So I'll just drag it onto my desktop. I think that's about right for an email size. Doesn't look too big. So let's use that. So I go back to my campaign builder. I'll hit browse for upload. Oh, I guess you can't import from a URL. I already put it on my desktop, so I'll just drag that in there. So there's that image. So I'm going to hit select, and there it is there. So we'll edit this. So when you click the edit button, your text develops over here. So I'm just going to put tickets on sale now. Yay! And I'll put come join us for the performance of Hairspray Jr. at, I think this is Adventus Theater. So I'm just going to copy and paste all that. Put location. And I'll probably put this down below just to make it an easier email to read. There we go. And then I'll put the dates down below with links. Kind of like this one up here, so I'm going to paste it down here for the each date and make it a little bit smaller. Their sizes are here. We'll take that to 12, maybe 13, just keep playing with this till you like it. 14's pretty nice. Let's see if 15 might be too big. There we go. So her first show is Wednesday, July 11th. That's free. Let's highlight this. And I might want to make it a different color. Let's do blue. And sometimes if you notice that there's larger breaks than you want, in emails, instead of doing a return, just do a shift return and you get a smaller space in between. So I'm going to do this capitalized, show dates. Let's put click here to buy tickets. And I'm going to go back to our page to get the URL link. Set to registration. Show tickets. There we go. And what I'm going to do for this page, just because it's always nice to guide your user to the exact page. So I'm going to click edit this page. I'm going to put anchors on every date so that way they get exactly to that location. That helps a lot for user experience to not lose them. So we already have anchors set for show dates. So I'm just going to put the actual anchor point so the URL will go directly there from the email. So down here is her show dates here. And then there's a menu anchor for show tickets. That was this, what I went to. You can see right here, it's a pound show tickets. And that's what we have right here, show tickets. So I'm just going to make another one in a Avada theme. So I duplicated that. I'll pull it down here, put it right above the July 15th. I'll type in July 15, save, duplicate that one. We want July 16th, let's try to get it right in between them. July 16, save, duplicate that. That dropped down there, I gotta pull it down one more. Try again. It's not going down. They're right in between. There we go. July 17th. And this feature in Avada is really nice for people who don't know how to set their site up responsive, which is a huge deal for websites to not lose SEO value. So that's why this theme was chosen. So we have the 18th, 17th, 16th, and the 15th. And they're all July. There's 1/5, the date. There's no space. So I'm going to update this. So now, if someone comes up page, and we're going to use this URL here, it's going to go straight to the July 15th, which I'll show you here. There. See, right down the July 15th. We did 16th. Jump us down to the July 16th and so forth. So that makes it really nice and easy for people who are coming from the email to your site. So always check your links before you put them in the email just to make sure. Alright, so click here to buy tickets. I'm going to turn that to a different color so I see. Well, actually, let's put the link in first. So this is the link right here. There we go, and there's advanced options, open new window. It's from email, so that doesn't really matter. It's a web address. You can put email address, anchor link. It is an anchor link. Let me just test that. Oh, no. Yeah, that's in the email, so ignore that. Web address, we'll keep it that. Insert. So now it looks like more of a call to action. It's underlined. Let's just turn that red. Or orange. Let's do orange. That's a good color for call to actions nowadays. Not as threatening as the red. There we go. Alright. And then I'll do the next one. I'll just copy this. You never want to copy and paste your text that has a URL link to it, because sometimes that causes problems. So I'm just going to put that there to avoid complications. So I want that bold. Once again, click here to buy tickets. And this is the 16th. We'll do 15th, and then that was 7 p.m. And the 16th, let's just make sure that works. And there we go, the 16th works. So once again, I'll highlight this, click on the link, and paste, insert, and I'm going to turn this orange. I'm just going to spell this out. This is Thursday. I'll put it at. Okay, I'm going to do a hard space. This is going to be Friday, and that's the 17th. Let's see what date that is. So take this to a 7th. So when Alina comes back to her dates for next year, she'll just go back into her Vada theme and change those anchor names for all the dates. Okay, make sure that works. July 1/7 right here, that works. July 1/7 showing up. That's at 2 p.m. on Friday. 2 p.m. Click here to buy tickets. I'll highlight that. And link again. Turn that orange. And then we have Saturday. July 18th, and I think that date is, what do we got? That's 7 p.m. And I would keep the free one. That's kind of nice call to action. I wouldn't put costs on these, only because you want them to go to your website. So make them click and go check it out. You might have a better chance for them buying the tickets. Okay, 18th. There's that. So once again, try to make your links as specific as possible to where you want them to go by using anchors. It makes their lives easier. Makes for a better user experience, which is what we want. All right. So then I'll do another kind of call to action here. I'll put seating is limited. Let's see. So visit the site today to get your tickets soon. Seating is limited. Visit the site today to get your tickets. I'm just going to keep it simple. Delete this. We look forward to sharing this performance with you. our performance, our talented group of children have worked hard to make this a memorable play. And just to give them, yeah, if we had a video on our site, I would, for the last performance, I would send them there. There is a video, but it goes to a different performance, as you can see here. So just kind of give them options of where else to go see things. But yeah, this is Seussical Musical. I guess it wouldn't be too bad for people to see what you did.
It's a very unusual hat. I wonder what's under hatches is that. It could be a creature they call exact.
So at least that would give them an idea of like the quality they're going to see. So I might add that in there so they can actually check out past performances. Take a look. I think it was last year's. Let me see, when was this done? Okay, I don't know if that's last year's, so I'm just put past performance. So take a look at one of our past shows. Performances sounds better. So take a look at one of our past performances. And I'll put that on its own line. Here's the URL. So this might help convince, just to see the quality of the event. I'll make this a little bit bigger. There. Let's see its settings. You can change columns. That's for later. So this is just the basics. So here's everything there. That looks good. Visit site today. And your information down there, which Mailchimp will fill that out, so don't worry about that. Just make sure I got this right. So seating is limited. Visit the site today to get your tickets. We look forward to sharing this performance with you. Our talented group of children have worked hard to make this a memorable play. Take a look at one of our past performances. Okay. I think that looks good. Let me just double check what this does. I thought there was a spell check on here. I'm not seeing anything. Something I use online to check things is called respelt.com. And what I'll do is just copy all this and paste just to make sure I didn't overlook something. You can do straight document, you can do a URL, it's pretty handy. So check spelling, no spelling errors. All right, we're good. So now we're going to hit test, send test emails. I'm going to send that there. And I'll open up my email just to see how it looks. I'll also look at it on my phone in tablet just to make sure that looks good. There we go. So double click on that. And so now we got our test email. And you can see here that it looks responsive. And just test the links. Make sure it goes directly where you want it to. So we got the 16th, 17th, and the 18th is coming. There's the 18th and the performance. So every link works in here. Looks like we have, we need to fill in this area. So let's go back and change that. So you can view the email in a browser. Just this will work down here. So you can update subscription preference there. And so I'll go back and just change this one area right here. So let's put don't miss out on this upcoming July performance. Just keep this really short and sweet. Save and close. And I'm going to do one last test. And then I'm going to send one to Alina. There. And I'll include instructions. Send test. Oops, I got extra text in here. Alright, and it was sent. So once you're happy with this and you want to send, just click next. And you got your list here, got the subject line, got the reply, tracking that setup, social setup, email, plain text, HTML. You want to go in here and clean that up. They're not going to want to see all this. So I would get rid of this. Okay, that's pretty clean there. There's a link. Okay, that's not bad. I might move this link down there. Alright, that's pretty nice. So save that. Email, we did that. Social card we just put for Facebook. So what you do is you click send and then there'll be a button that says, are you sure? Let me just, yeah, so when you hit send now, then it's sent out, which I love this animation of a sweaty monkey palm about to hit a red button. Alright, so when you're ready to do that, that's how you send. And then you'll get a report later. You can see a report of how it performed. So I'm going to go back to design. And I'm waiting for approval from Alina, so I'm just going to hit save and exit. Or you can also save this template too, but that's good enough for now. You can also schedule the email to go out. And actually, I'll just set a date. Well, actually, I don't know if you could change that, so I'm just going to wait for Alina to approve this. I'll come back to it later. So you can see right here the campaign's still waiting. So whenever you're ready to send, just go back and send it off. Alright, hope this tutorial helped.